21. I'm a student studying architecture in my 3rd year, and I do makeup too because I have a passion for makeup. I'm from Kwara State, Nigeria, and I came to Cyprus in 2013 when I started my program in architecture, and that was when I started doing makeup actually. Like, that's when I started doing makeup full. I have 2 sisters, Demilade and Femi, and my parents also. My dad is a medical doctor and my mom is a lab scientist. I'm a Christian and I attend Word of Faith Christian Center in Nigeria, but here I attend a lighthouse. Okay, I grew up in Kano State, Nigeria. My childhood was fun. Not really fun because I grew up with grown people. Like, I grew up amongst my aunties and my uncles, my grandma and my parents. So I never really had like children to play with, just during school hours when I went to school, and then I had to play with children. But that was it. I wasn't the type of child that went out to play with sand all the time. I wish I did anyways, but it was fun. It wasn't boring. When my sister came, we had more fun. Then my mom bought us dolls and then we fought over them and just played. Our food is noodles actually, but I'm trying to stop eating it for some reason. So I'll say now I like eba and egusi soup. And my hobbies, I like to play. I don't know, any kind of play, anything fun is what I like to do. I don't like to study, and yeah, I just like to hang out, do fun things, nothing too serious. I like makeup very much, and I'm an architecture student, so I have to balance both somehow. So what I do is, if I have an 8:30 class, I wake up as early as 6:30 to get ready so that I can do my makeup. That's if I want to do makeup. And then when I have work to do, like a lot of work, because I have projects all the time, when it's so much that I have to do, I forget about makeup, not because I hate it or anything, but I just keep it aside because right now I have to face my books, and then later on I'll face makeup fully. I actually started doing makeup like seriously in 2013 when I came to Cyprus, but I already had like a background back in Nigeria. My mom used to be a beauty rep in House of Tara, so I used to follow her to her seminars, and that's how I just got to know about makeup. I started with eyebrows. Sometimes I just pick a paper and I draw like different shapes of eyebrows on the paper and stuff like that. Basically, I didn't go to any makeup school or anything. So when I came to Cyprus, internet is definitely better here than Nigeria. So I started going on YouTube frequently and I started watching other makeup artists, and I just picked up some things. I still watch YouTube till now because I still want to improve myself. I want to go to a makeup school. Not now, but I will go to a makeup school anyways, just for like master classes to improve myself on what I know already. As you all know, architecture is artistic. It's quite artistic. Like you deal with shapes, you deal with colors and all of that stuff. So I believe that from the knowledge of my architecture, it also helps in makeup because I learned to use colors like eyeshadow, lipsticks and all of that colorful stuff. And then for shapes, I can use my hand well. Like I can draw a perfect brow. I can do with curves too as well. And then when I do makeup for people, like when somebody comes to me with, and the person has a lot of spots on their face, and I'm able to cover all those spots, I just feel fulfilled. I feel very happy. I feel blessed. I just feel good. Okay, so I'm just going to show you like basic makeup things that everyone should have. You mustn't have it, but they're just basic stuff. First off, you need a brow gel. That's for drawing your eyebrow, or you can use a pencil. Anyone you can work with better, but I prefer using my brow gel because you just have to go over it once. You don't have to keep doing this with the pencil. And then you need a foundation. If you have spots, you need a foundation that is capable of covering all of your spots, and you need a foundation that is exactly your skin tone. You don't need a foundation that is lighter than you. Then you need, I don't like chappy lips. Like I don't like when my lips are dry, so I always use moisturizers. And once in a while I do this therapy thing where I use coconut oil and sugar. I just mix it together and I use it to scrub my lips like once in a while. One time I was doing it every day, but now I've stopped. But you're supposed to do that so that it keeps your lips moisturized. It doesn't get all cracked up and hard to, when your lips are cracked, it's hard to use lip liners or lipsticks. And then you need a fixing, what's it called, a setting spray. This just keeps your makeup in, it locks it in, and this gives it a dewy finish. Then most importantly, you need a primer. This is like a base for every makeup you put on your face. Like if you use this, but I say the foundation doesn't have like a direct contact to your skin, so it doesn't harm your skin. I believe that's what it does. Then you should have a makeup palette. You can have different colors if you want, but I would say this is like my best palette because it has really bright colors. They are very pigmented, and any makeup look you want to do, I think every color is here. And this is the House of Tara Margaret Ekpo palette. You need a powder to set your makeup at the end, and this is Give Me Sun by MAC. And then I love my glow very much, so I use this MAC's Gold Deposit, and sometimes I can mix the two if I want to, depending on how I feel. I use this one from the Michelin palette. It's very nice. It's gorgeous as well. And then yeah, for contouring and all of that stuff, like just to bring back your structures and all of that, I use this Sleek contour kit in dark. If you're lighter, you use medium. And then your brushes are important too as well. This is my foundation brush. This is the love of my life. I use this brush every time. Some people prefer to use their hand to put on their foundation, but that doesn't work for me. Some people use beauty blenders. That doesn't work for me, but I prefer to use my brush. I have other brushes that I use. You don't need to have all the brushes. You can manipulate your brushes. You can use this for anything, as far as it works for you, as far as you can handle it. And yeah, basically that's what I use. I have lip pencils, lipsticks that I use, and red lipstick is like my favorite lipstick. If you see me, you see red lipstick. I won't say people patronize me all the time, but I get like a few people who come and say, please, I want you to do my makeup, I'm going somewhere, or I have a dinner or something. But like not as much, because it's not like an official business yet. So I just have a few people who come over for makeup. And then I have a YouTube channel where I share what I know with people. Yeah, I have a number of videos on the channel that show basic things. You can get eyebrow tutorial there, you can get highlight and contour video, and those basic things. Sometimes I'm called that, please, can you come and teach people, can you come and show people how to do this, can you come and show people how to do that? And I'm very happy all the time to do it, because I really like to share what I know with people. And then like, let me just give an advice to ladies out there. Like, okay, if you don't wear makeup, I don't know why you don't wear makeup. It doesn't change anything about you, it just enhances your beauty. So I don't know why you don't wear makeup. Makeup is very nice. And for those boys that feel like we are cheating them with our makeup, that's not true. That's not true. We don't cheat people with makeup, we just bring out the real beauty in us. And my biggest pain when it comes to makeup is eyebrows. Like when I see people that come out with those boxy brows, like your brows are very, in real life you don't even have that box in front of your eyebrows, so why are you drawing a box all in the name of makeup? Please, boxes are not allowed in eyebrow drawing. Like when you even draw your box, you can clean it up with your hand. You don't even need a brush or anything, you can clean it up. And don't use black pencils. Black pencils were used in those days by our parents, and they just drew one line with it and it wasn't cool. So please don't use black pencils for your brows.